Tensions continue to keep rising between Taiwan and China, but Taipei is losing diplomatic support from Latin America as Beijing's influence in the region continues to grow. Rafael Romo has more.
China has launched a diplomatic charm offensive with Latin America in recent months. In September, then Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi met with his Argentine counterpart at the UN General Assembly. 2 months later, he sat down with Mexico's foreign minister at the G20 Leaders Summit. And in January, President Xi himself delivered a video address at a Latin American and Caribbean forum. China's influence in the region has grown so much and so fast that Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen felt compelled to visit Guatemala and Belize a week after Honduras severed ties with Taipei, a move Taiwan called very regrettable as the Honduran foreign minister traveled to Beijing to establish formal diplomatic ties. Now only 13 countries in the world diplomatically recognize Taipei over Beijing, which considers Taiwan part of its territory, despite never having ruled it. Beijing refuses to maintain diplomatic ties with any country that recognizes Taiwan, among them Guatemala and Belize, and in South America, Paraguay. And it's holding presidential elections this coming Sunday, and the leading opposition candidate has signaled he may rethink his country's ties with Taiwan if he wins.
Efraín
Alegre says national interests and foreign policy goals would influence his decision, adding that he's not happy with the current relationship.
It has worked for decades to maintain Taiwan's presence.
An expert on relations between China and Latin America says Beijing has been filling the void left by the United States across the region.
Absent the U.S., what happens? China's participation in the region has been growing for the last 2-3 decades, and this is its latest manifestation. It's the U.S. pulling back and China gaining ground.
The only Latin American leader who seems to remain a staunch ally of Taiwan is the Guatemalan president. Alejandro Yamatei gave Tsai the red carpet treatment when she arrived last month, saying Guatemala recognizes Taiwan as an independent nation and the only and true China. Tsai and her host toured a hospital built thanks to a $22 million donation from Taiwan. Her government also donated $1.5 million to equip Guatemala City's airport with air conditioning. On Monday, he returned the favor by starting a 3-day visit to Taipei, where he called for a free, sovereign, and independent Taiwan. Before departing, the Guatemalan president said he hoped Taiwan would now buy as much sugar and coffee from his country as it used to get from Honduras, hoping the unwavering loyalty Guatemala has shown will pay off in the long term. Rafael Romo, CNN, Atlanta.